Welcome, listeners. This week on Just Neapolitan, emptiness is loneliness, and loneliness is cleanliness, and cleanliness is godliness. So God is empty, just like me. Joined by Floyd and Eddie, I'm your resident zero, Bryan.
Nice.
Hey man, you are hilarious. That reminds me of the song I used to listen to on the wrestling intro all the fucking time by Randy Orton. It was just, I don't know if you know it though, but it was one of my favorites. It's just a really good fucking song, and it was always yelling, so he always made me feel like I was fucking crazy.
Well, that's okay. Those are lyrics from the song Zero by the Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, peer behind the scenes because I was sick last week. The turnaround on this week is pretty quick.
Right.
I didn't have time to come up with an intro, so I just stuck with song lyrics.
I love that intro though.
And Zero randomly got stuck in my head today at work, and so I was like, that's a good intro. So
I fuck with it. Just still, if you ever get a chance.
I mean, that was like one of those songs where, when you're emo and you hate life and everything's so hard and I'm a nihilist, like when I was a teenager. Like, I loved that song. And as I've gotten older, I'm like, aha, I get this song.
Hey, I mean, it's like that sometimes when it comes to music, when you're oldie like us.
I used to be huge into wrestling, and I think I was during the Randy Orton era, so I probably heard it. I just definitely don't recognize it.
It is a beautiful, beautiful song. You just got to hear it one day.
Well, yeah. I mean, and Discord was just cut out, so then we'd just be sitting here smiling politely, being like, is Eddie talking?
Oh, how funny of a line that actually is.
All right, now. Oh, you're good. Let's say, now to roll this thing that I can't get a zero on.
Come on, you can do it.
And, what is the greatest gaming sin?
That's a decent one.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I don't know which way
I want to let you guys go first, because if you don't take the one I'm thinking of, but I don't want to do that thing where I say I don't want to say the top answer. This week on the feud, I'm going last.
Hilarious.
Now it can be as a gamer, or as how games are made.
I'm
use
gonna
your
go
imagination.
as a gamer on this one, and for me, it's handling a controller with grubby hands.
Oh yeah,
Grub control.
well, especially if it's not yours.
Yes, and also
Do whatever the fuck you want with yours.
especially if you're playing co-op and you're passing it back and forth, and you pass me a grubby
yeah.
controller, we're fighting.
Yeah, no Doritos at the gaming table.
Please.
I want my
none.
Cool Ranch.
None of that ultra drippy Italian beef bullshit people like.
I feel like that's a shot at me, Floyd.
No, but they say hit dogs holler, so
And you gonna holler when I hit you. Yeah.
But you're not religious, though. But you do like baptized beef.
I am not religious, but I do love a good baptized beef.
I'm generally happy as long as the cow is circumcised myself.
What the fuck? As far as I'm going to say, my greatest gaming sin is gonna have to be when I played MapleStory, and you used to be able to power guard as a warrior. And if you ran into a map and hit something somebody was fighting, it would take your HP down to 1, but it would do 1 damage against a monster. So even if they killed it right then and there, you would still get experience. It was the craziest way to steal experience. And she used to piss me off. And I've done it a couple of times, but definitely for that day and age, that was a huge sin back then.
Damn, that So you telling that story reminded me of one from my childhood. So I'm going to go with the one from my childhood, and then I'm going to say my original answer anyway, because I think it leads into the next part really well. It's going to be a segue for you guys. So, fucking campers in the old school, the multiplayer boomer shooters, because I don't think it's as big of a problem with more modern shooters, but
It is.
fucking campers. Is it still?
Oh, yeah, I fucking hate
Let's say
campers. Oh, yeah, they're definitely called rats nowadays.
Well, campers do attract rats if they don't put their food away properly.
Heard.
I mean, there were plenty of people in old games that didn't mind that.
Yeah,
shit.
I just wasn't me. I can't sit around all day and wait to kill somebody. Unfortunately.
People be breeding. But, so the one I had thought of before, like I said, I think this will segue nicely into you guys talking about, that game that you're playing.
Yeah.
Games that only have one save file.
No.
That is an insane gaming sin.
I think Dragon's Dogma has more than one save file.
So, gentlemen, how's Dragon's Dogma been?
Personally, I've been enjoying the hell out of it. But I think it does have more than one save file, if I'm not too mistaken. At least I believe it does.
Well, no, it's a Capcom game. We've all played Monster Hunter. What do you do before you save and quit? You save, and then you save and quit. Because you don't trust Capcom to save right the first time.
Save, and then you quit.
Mm-hmm.
Never trust Capcom.
Floyd and I used to joke about that all the time with the world. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm just saving. All right, now I'm going to exit and save.
Sometimes you gotta do it that way. Games will fuck you over if they can.
Yeah, I really like it. I think it's cool as hell.
Yeah, no, I mean, we should say, just for the sake of it, you guys are both playing on console, right?
Yes.
So whenever I decide to stop being cheap, I will be playing it on PC. And I'm sure I'll have to turn all the graphics down so it'll look like it's running on a console anyway.
Wow.
Well, from what I've heard, even if you have a 4090, like that thing can hang going into towns at times on the higher settings. And I'm like, but we can't have more than a 4090. What are we supposed to do?
Yeah. I'm really glad that I have a reason to, look at my Xbox now. So I'll take any
You're
win.
welcome.
Always a bonus.
Yeah.
So speaking of that 4090 thing, Brian, I saw a little funny joke today. If you log into the game and you notice you have incredible FPS, it means one of two things. Your graphics card loves you, or your pawn blew up in the middle of the night and killed every single person around you.
Huh.
So imagine logging on and being like, oh man, I'm getting great frames. Where the fuck is everybody? It's a beautiful thing. I can't wait till it happens to me. I'm so truly looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm just I kind of want to have pawns with the Dragon's Plague. Now that I found out that what happens is they turn into dragons. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
I didn't know that.
Masochist.
That's why I didn't say it. Oh,
so, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So when I said everybody in the town disappears, when they turn into dragons, they're gonna kill everyone. Quest givers, every single person in the town will die. And when you load in, your game's gonna autosave.
Thanks, Capcom.
Yeah. But there are ways to circumvent it.
Yes, I hear the most popular one is throwing them off a cliff.
Into the water.
Yes.
Yeah, that water's fucked.
Yeah, that brine is shit.
Yeah,
There's
No
also
way.
I was like, oh, it's gonna take me a while to beat you. Come here. I'm gonna stagger you and throw you into this water. Now,
yeah, but you don't get
I don't care.
the shit from it if you do it. You really lose out when you let the Bryan take it.
Whatever.
Do you still get the XP?
Yes.
No, fuck it. Then.
Sometimes. If the game recognizes that you had something to do with it, yes. But sometimes your pawn get like drop kick just crazy and send shit flying, and you'd be like, oh. And the game be like, oh well, maybe you should have did something.
Yeah, no, I was watching that. I was watching Floyd play a little bit, and it's funny. It got me more excited about the next Monster Hunter game because I was like, "Oh man, if they use this engine." Because I know you can basically like climb on monsters and hit their weak spots, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's my dream: is to have 4 hunters climbed up onto the back of one of the monsters, just stabbing the fuck out of them."
I'm talking about Shank City, baby.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. The way it would actually happen if you were monster hunters, there'd be like 50 of you, and y'all would just dogpile.
Oh yeah.
There'd be none of this like one-on-one, I got a sword bullshit.
Nah, that's dead.
I mean, I guess that wouldn't make much of a game, though. That's just colonialism.
You know what? I play it.
I mean, yeah, a 4X game.
Yeah.
That's the colonialism simulator. Only this time you can turn whatever ancient culture into the colonizers, you know? Ah, gotcha, white people. So yeah, on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, I've pretty much just been playing Stardew.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm on year 2 because, of course, I restarted because of the big update. I just got the movie theater. Took the dwarf to a movie. That was
There's
fun.
a movie theater.
Yes.
I need to play some more Stardew.
Yeah, you have to finish the hidden bundle.
Oh god.
Which you only get after you finish all the community bundles. I think I need like 20 more pieces of hardwood to fix the boat for
Ginger.
Island.
I was just about to ask, did you
Fucking
make it
boat?
there yet?
No, so I fucked up and I missed the tilapia.
Mm.
And so I had to fucking wait for summer to come back around on year 2 to finish. Because I literally did one of these things. I was like, it was like the last day of summer. And I'm like, fuck, I still need this tilapia. And I looked. And it's like, oh, I have 1 hour to try and catch this tilapia. Or I can't get it till next year. And certainly did not catch it in that 1 hour I had. Because you can stop getting them at like 2 p.m. or some shit like that.
See you next year.
Yeah. So I didn't even bother. I needed a cabbage too. But I didn't bother trying to, check the cart every week to see if I could get one. Because I'm like, well, I got to wait till next year anyway. And that's the new summer. I'm like, I'm stuck until summer no matter what I do. I guess I could have checked the cart long and got a tilapia. Yeah, I should have done that. Oh, whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. It's all done now.
Right.
Now you make me feel like I need to make Stardew my fill-in game so I can like progress it over time, because it's like I'll play it for a hell of a long time and then never touch it for 8 months.
Yeah, so I've been talking about how I really want to actually like complete it and get to the summit.
Oh, yeah.
And I've just never stuck with a farm long enough to get there. Because what'll happen is I'll play the fuck out of it, and then I'll stop playing it, and then there'll be an update, and I go, well, I gotta start a new farm so I can see all the new content.
Right.
So I've just never done it. I bought the game on PC like that first year it came out. So I basically, in the 1.0 version, I think, just about everything you can do. Except go back through and do the Joja Mart shit, which I've still to this day never done. Because I can't. I mean, it's
Fuck
capitalism, man. Come on, what are you trying to do to me? You know I'm not going to go that route.
Never gonna go to JoJo Martin. Fuck their membership too.
for the sake of like completing the game, since I want to, it would suck to like get to the summit and do everything and still have like 2 achievements that are not unlocked.
I
I
understand.
might. We'll see. I might also just be like, I did complete that game because fuck Jojo Mart.
True.
But yeah, so that's been fun. And then, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll just like play Stardew so much that I'll finally get into the mods.
Well, Dragon's Dogma 2 has actually been the second most played game for me these past couple weeks. I have once again
Really?
entered the realms of tryharding with the young kids in Rocket League, and today, right before I went to work, I have reached the rank of Diamond.
Nice.
Yes, I have. And I officiated that by I played a 2-on-2 game with these randoms, of course, and guy just decides to start talking shit to me right after I miss saving this really nice goal he hit. So there's a button you can press and you'll say what a save, which is meant for your teammate when they get a nice save, but people use it against you and they'll do the same thing to you if you miss a shot of theirs.
Wow. Of course.
So after he did that, I then proceeded to just try to get them back. And I'm like, in my head, I'm saying, Eddie, stay calm. Because once you get mad, you start fucking up everything because you really want to get them back. I stayed calm. He scores another goal on me. He says it again. It's like I unlocked a vicious pit bull that knows how to play fucking Rocket League. Because Floyd is my witness. Floyd, did I not hit 7 disgusting shots in a row on this man?
No, I missed all of that.
I hate you so fucking much. Well, Bryan, because Floyd's a hater, I made sure for once that I did that thing that I always say I'm going to do, but I never usually do. I saved the fucking replay.
Nice.
It is fucking 5 spectacular minutes of me beating the shit off. What I was doing was the equivalent of if you're a quarterback for your favorite team just threw an interception every fucking time every time he threw a pass, he threw an interception. Every time that ball bounced off his car, I was right there to send it right back into his net. And it felt so good. Oh, it felt so good. And to know that game is what got me to Diamond makes it even better. So yes, I've been playing a lot of Rocket League as of late.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just
Fuck
think it's
those
funny.
kids.
Like, why did you expect Floyd to back you up when you've made it your mission on this podcast to talk shit to him for no reason whenever you can?
Because after the game, I was so like hyped up because I really did. It was one-sided as hell. I know my partner felt like, why did I even play this fucking game today? Because he did everything. I recorded it, saved it, came and got Floyd, talked him through every fucking goal, set it up all nice, just for that son of a bitch to say, no, I missed all that.
I mean, if you want, we can post it on the YouTube.
I appreciate that. And just a look, sidebar.
I mean, we should post shit on there every once in a while besides just this.
That's true, so people can know I'm not lying about my Rocket League acumen. and just to put the spice of life on the end of that game, he got a really nice shot off with about 5 seconds left. It's gonna get him a goal, something to make him feel good because he sure as hell couldn't win. I literally pinched it between my car and the edge of the net the way it was really on some spectacular. No, not even this. You will not even get something. It was one of those, it should have been a guaranteed goal. No, I defied the laws of physics with a car and a fucking soccer ball and still denied him in the end. And that makes me feel good. And fuck you, Floyd.
That's rude.
Still catching strays.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have missed that.
Anyway.
He doesn't play games. It's a lie.
Yeah, that's kind of true. I've been.
Oh, I thought I was
Why
muted.
don't you play Dragon's Dogmatic?
I have been playing I just started that today. Other than that, I've been playing Tekken. I've been in the lab actually practicing. Apparently I decided I'm going past my usual where I stop before I have to start trying hard.
You just go try hard now?
Yeah. I'm getting the sweats on, and mainly that's just because I well, y'all know, but the listeners don't know. I finally played one of my coworkers, and he is a tryhard, and I was like, oh, fuck, and you.
So
So,
what you're saying is he beat your ass.
in the beginning, yeah, and then I got the rust off, and it was not as far of a gap as he believed it was going to be. Like he's still better. He was still better than me, but towards the end of that, he really had to work for those wins. And I was like, fuck you, buddy. I know how to play. I just don't be trying. So now I'm going to put in some work for like a month, get my rank up, and then beat the shit out of him, and then go back to doing what I usually do for Tekken. Just play it to have fun.
Yeah, that's
We don't play competitive games to have fun. What the fuck?
Most, that would be correct. Tekken, not so much.
First of all, I know it's something wrong with me. I've had competitive games of Rocket League where I won and still all that forward as soon as the game was over because fuck that game. Fuck that guy. I had to try extremely too hard. It's a fucking car and a soccer ball.
Yes.
I'll lose my fucking mind some days back here.
Yes, and I don't want that to be the case with me and Tekken. I don't want to get into this like I don't want to try so hard that I'm like, man, fuck this. I'm going to go do something else right now.
if my
I was gonna say
computer
video
tracked,
games are my something else.
I'm gonna say if my computer tracked how I switch between MLB, Rocket League, and then hear the doo-doo of the Xbox come on for the Little Dragon's Dogma, so that pisses me off. I've been rotating the same 3 games. Only reason I won't talk about MLB is because I'm still him. There's nothing to talk about. But yeah. Games. Spice of life, man.
You know, it's funny you mentioned Tekken. I actually had a little bit of half news about Tekken.
What?
So, well, apparently being 50 is the new boomer. Tekken director basically called younger gamers snowflakes because they can't handle losing a one-on-one game where they have no one to blame. And that's apparently why they don't like fighting games. And he also apparently didn't see the irony in that.
Yeah.
So you're blaming the young gamers as to why they don't like your game. Maybe make a better fucking game. Because Street Fighter 6 was fucking, everyone was playing that shit.
Yeah, that died within like 2 months.
I guarantee there's still people playing it.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, that's like the core group. But the hype for it that it originally
Right, but Tekken is only the core group. They can't even pull in new people. The new Tekken came down and I went, okay, that's fucking nice.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, I didn't bat an eye at it. I didn't give 2 shits. So, just saying. But, yeah. It was on some fucking podcast, and who listens to those? So I don't have like a full thing. I just kind of I summarized the summary, and PC Gamer summarized it. So there you go. That's where all that came from.
See, when you
because
brought
I
up
I didn't give a shit enough about it to look it up.
When you brought up Tekken news, I thought you was going to talk about the active petition that the fans have gone to have a Waffle House stage.
Nope. I definitely wasn't going to talk about that.
Legitimately would start playing if that happens.
The director got on Twitter the other day, and he was like, "Why do I keep getting requests for Waffle House?" And so people was like, and then it started this whole flood, and he was just getting flooded all day as to like why he should like add a Waffle House stage to Tekken. And he was like, you know what? If we can make it work, why the fuck not? And I was like, that's wild. If you can actually make this work, because he was like, yeah, you would need to get like Waffle House to agree to like licenses and shit like that. I was like, yeah, I mean, if you can make it happen, I don't see why not.
I mean, what's a Waffle House license going to cost you? Like $10?
Maybe.
Hey.
Listen, that's not like some big name recognition that's going to pull in anybody.
True.
I mean, honestly, you should be all like, listen, we'll put you in the game. You can slap like some Tekken 8 shit on the wall and we'll call it fucking even.
Right?
Hey, as somebody who loves Waffle House, I'm with it.
Smothered and covered.
Man, listen. It's the only fucking thing I miss about the South.
Although, let's be honest, like, they call it Waffle House, but the only thing you buy there is the hash browns.
Whoa.
I've never had anything but the hash browns from Waffle House. Well, and there's shitty coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hepatitis.
And a hepatitis.
Yeah, I didn't order that, but apparently it comes free with every meal.
Damn.
You just froze me in place. You know how many times I ate Waffle House? That was like a 4-time-a-week venture for me.
No, I didn't actually. I just...
You was going to get a notice in your mailbox.
It was just some jokes.
Just
These
some
jokes, y'all.
Yeah, chill out, man. Just some jokes.
Don't be confused by the fact that it's not funny. They are still jokes. So I do want to shout out an article that I think everyone should read. I mean, if they're interested. So this is yet another fantastic IGN article written by Rebecca Valentine. The last time I shouted her out was when she did a deep dive into industry layoffs. So that was like months ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll give you the title. A suggestion to read it. It's very in-depth. It's very well, researched and written, as was the last one. And I think the title tells you quite a bit as to whether or not you're interested in reading about it. Here's your title. How hidden Nazi symbols were the tip of a toxic iceberg at Life is Strange developer Deck 9. It's a good read.
Hidden Nazi symbols.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Well, do you know some of the dog whistles for that shit? Like using the numbers 88
mm-hmm.
or 18?
Yeah.
So apparently that kept popping up in builds of the game.
Interesting.
Huh.
And, I was just gonna say, I wonder if that was like a single person or the collective.
Well, I highly recommend reading the article, but it is mentioned in there that multiple complaints were made, and management and execs did nothing. So, as it says, simply the tip of the toxic iceberg.
That's wild. Good thing I never played Life is Strange.
I've watched some gameplay of it. It's a pretty good game. And it's kind of stranger with the themes of the game about acceptance of differences in people that, yeah.
It was all propaganda.
Well, I mean, execs don't care about any of that shit. Like, that's people working on the game. Meant something to some of them. Not whoever was putting that horse crap in there. Listen, words are hard.
Horse crap.
Horse crap.
What the fuck is wrong with you? It's horse crap.
Played too many video games. That's what's wrong with me.
Yeah. Stop spadoosing around, guys. Serious.
Hey, what was that other thing? I wasn't supposed to say capitalism anymore.
Damn. That's cap.
I don't remember. Speaking of capitalism, in a recent interview with Eurogamer, Roblox exec says the quiet part out loud, very loud. Once again, just want to point you to the whole interview if you're interested. It's on Eurogamer. Here's a nugget of the shit from the horse's mouth. Okay, I'm going to tell you, this is a long quote that I took here. There's a reason it's a long quote. And I'm going to tell you when it starts and when it stops so you understand this is actually the quote and not me adding any bullshit to it in an attempt to be funny. Okay? That's how fucked up this whole quote's going to be.
All right.
So just fair warning.
I'm here for it.
All right. Quote. You can say, okay, we are exploiting, child labor, right? Says Roblox studio head Stefano Carrazza. Or you can say, we are offering people anywhere in the world the capability to get a job and even an income. So I can so I can be 15 years old in Indonesia, living in a slum, and then now, with just a laptop, I can create something, make money, then sustain my life. End quote.
That sounds exactly like something I would expect somebody at the top of Roblox to say.
Right? That's the worst part. As I'm like, oh, you are exactly the type of piece of shit we thought you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems pretty similar. And if you think about it from a different corporate, it'd be like, you could be a 15-year-old and here's a sewing machine. You can make a living now.
Yeah. You like Jordan?
Yeah, it's literally called child labor. Yes, we can say that because that's what it is. Holy fuck. They're not even, CEOs just ain't even trying anymore, man. They're just like, yep, child labor, we do it. We exploit kids. What are you going to do about it?
Fight me.
And the sad fucking part, nothing. But, hey, parents, don't let your kids play Balatro. There's cards in it.
There's cards in it?
Oh, you don't remember that?
No, I remember.
Well, because that was the whole thing. I'm like, what does it have to do with gambling? It's got playing cards in it. You make poker hands. Big deal. There's actually a solitaire game that it's more like. Also, the guy who created Balatro is anti-gambling. He's never gambled in his life, and he doesn't think people should gamble. He's much more kid-friendly than Roblox.
For damn sure. That's fucked up.
Yeah. 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 Every week I'm like, I'm not going to make myself upset when we get to the news portion.
And
then every fucking week I remember I'm the one that picks out the news articles and I pick out shit that upsets me.
Good news is generally upsetting.
Good news, everyone. Well, you boys got anything else this week?
No. Catch me online and tech it if you want this work.
Yeah, but we won't tell you his username.
No. You gotta find me. Because if you're actually good, I don't want no smoke.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And if you are playing Dragons, I was gonna say Drogon. If you're playing Dragon's Dogma
Words
2,
are hard.
and you would like to use my pawn, a vicious warrior by the name of Little Toe, you can find me at my Xbox gamer tag at Ricky Sauce, the Ricky having a 1 instead of an I. Thank you.
It's going to be a fun episode to go back to if we ever get popular.
I'm going to lose the name I've had for so long.
I'm just going to be all like, let me go and bleep some of this shit out.
There's going to be this one guy. I remember. No, he said it.
That's okay. We'll just never get popular and then we don't have to worry about it. See?
No.
Problem solved.
That's Cap.
We're gonna
Cap, for real.
We're gonna have our breakthrough episode. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait.
Listen, I thought "Step on Me, Mommy" was gonna be our breakthrough episode.
I was just gonna fucking say something about that. It still has time. Why
do you think that's the episode I chose to do the second one when we took the week off? I was like, Maybe. Let's try it again. We're on YouTube now. Maybe something. I don't know. Thank you all for putting up with us again. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.